When you were 17, you went to Bayern Munich.
I remember it was difficult for my mother. My father thought it was a nice challenge. I sacrificed a lot. The illness of my father came just 1 year after I left the house. I remember actually getting injured. So I thought that, oh, my life is finished, you know, I can't play for a couple of weeks. And a couple of days later, my father calls me, and really difficult for him to speak, you know. He said, yeah, it's not good. He had cancer, and I remember being really sad and then feeling also frustrated. I will be forever grateful to Bayern Munich because they helped me a lot. And he came to Munich where he got his chemotherapy. What makes me sleep better at night is that the best time I actually had with my father was that time. We had some great talks, we had some difficult talks. I always tried to be strong. I never put a sad face in front of him. And I paid for that later on in my life a bit because I held so much back, you know. My father would always take care of me, you know. And then suddenly I had to take care of him. I was cooking for him. I was putting him in bed. I was making sure he got his medication and all these things. And these things, they scar you a bit, you know. He passed away in around April. I finished the season. I played the cup final. I got my national team debut. From sports perspective, really finishing on a high, but life perspective, really finishing on a low. I had difficult to motivate myself, and I had that for a couple of years, where I just didn't find the real purpose until actually I got my daughter. I remember saying to my mother when I got my daughter, I said, finally the life gave me something back, you know.